Since the past 48 hours, Efula has been busy with ICHENCHEKU preparing his squad for this mission. Nkonko, Laba, Arose, and also we are prepared ready for this mission. Every 3 minutes, they take their baths with urine from the lion and the tigers. They were exposed to natural sunlight from time to time. Now they are ready. After Efula took his time to bath this fall with urine from the lions and tigers. Every 3 minutes, their body is automatically washed. They were meant to enjoy the natural air and natural water running from spring directly. They were made stronger by sunlighting them, which after the sunlighting, these 4 were carried into the Papan Scinet studio, Efula's lab. They were cooked and finally sampled and became properly prepared for whatever. However, the 4 of them stood facing the wall. 21 spiritual communicators, including the spiritual communicator of this Kingdom of Stones, were also discovered, identified, and will be secured by these 4, as well as the funds. Illegal loot out of the Kingdom of Stones fund will all be recovered. Then they were meant to stand right in front of the walls. Efula spoke. Right now, my 4 battle kings are ready. You are meant intelligence by nature. You are meant fierce by the jungle and the Amazon. Now you are properly prepared to face the unknown. I shall push each one of you into the first nation we are going for our spiritual communicator from, France. You will find yourself arriving in the French Museum at the park end. 4 of you are now men able to pass through barriers, no matter how hard. Arose, Nkonko, Laba, and also these friends understands very well their mission in these nations. They have time to accomplish this and get back to the Kingdom of Stones before the weary time. As ICHENCHEKU was still searching for all the locations that were harboring the Kingdom of Stone spiritual communicators, ICHENCHEKU discovered America, Asia, Europe, France, Australia, and England. These nations were harboring the spiritual communicators from the Kingdom of Stone and the neighboring villages in Africa. Moreover, these nations also are harboring finances made ready for the Kingdom of Stones, but managed by the greedy ones in name of politics and sent off from the Kingdom of Stones to torture the poor masses and make sure their rules remain final. When the poor masses have nothing to eat, they will accept anything you ask for them, only for them to eat. Efula decided to load all the finances, $999 trillion, 999 trillion pounds, and 999 trillion euro, which was discovered as crime-related sacred accounts developed by people in politics, managed by Dr. Seven of the Kingdom of Stones. These 4 prepared men are supposed to enter these nations and reobtain what was lost in Africa many years ago, especially the Kingdom of Stones so many years ago. These 4 warlocks were let loose by Efula by pushing each one of them to go through the wall, arriving the first nation in target, the French, France. They moved. Now the 4 of them came out from a wall facing a bank, one of the targeted banks in France. These 4 from the Kingdom of Stone walked straight to the bank without anyone seeing them. On the timepiece is 11:15 p.m. Most people must have gone to bed by now, but that was their arrival time, and the first continent was France. Among the concoction which Efula mixed and gave the 4 to swallow was a complete chameleon. So each of the 4 swallowed a whole chameleon, which makes it possible for them to change into any color they wish, especially the atmosphere. When they take up the atmosphere in color mix-up, they will be very transparent, like it was an atmosphere. Meanwhile, they are right there, solidly physical. They also got the spiritual communicator, which were stuck at their museum. They hit the first city and they secured the spiritual communicator as well as the funds. Now the four walked straight to the bank. It was made possible by Efula for them to as well pass through walls and barriers with his ICHENCHEKU. So they walked into the banks. They emptied the bank completely. Precious stones, cash, dollars and pounds. They had 30 minutes to complete this. They disappeared and came into Europe, recovered the spiritual communicators from their museums, and as well recovered finances, which were loaded in container load by people from the Abbey village. Nkonko and Laba are meant to be soldiers to defend Arose, and also Arose from Abbey village, known for wealth management. Also from Mbazu village, known for intelligence and smartness. Nkonko and Laba, known for fighting and defense from Nkodo village. They recovered all in their first mission into France. The spiritual communicators were let free and the finances were instantly recovered with the help from also the spiritual computer wizard. This went on until it came to England. All the nations submitted the national finances they were having and any spiritual communicator they have stolen from Africa, which was eventually completed in less 22 minutes. Then protocol moved into the United States of America. Meanwhile, they are leading in time. They have seen the spiritual communicators at the museum and they have spotted heavy banks that could be storing international funds. Instantly, they secured the spiritual communicators. They hit America, they succeeded. They hit Australia, they succeeded. They hit France. They hit Europe, the whole Europe, they succeeded. Now the communicators can still communicate God. Now basically what they will come out to meet in the morning will just be an ordinary wood. Efula through ICHENCHEKU devised a means to reap completely the gods behind the spiritual communicators without using the hardware. England had a very powerful, alert spiritual communicator which they have been expecting the blacks to come for this communicator someday. They have provided the spy communicator that communicates with their physical selves no matter where they are instantly.
2 container loads are already loaded at the ship, 40 feet for exportation to the Abbey village. The 3rd one is right on the way, with the German and English soldiers protecting it down to the sea where it's supposed to sail from. Truckloads of soldiers heading to the sea with their leader, General I, who has one eye. But the moment there was a sneeze, after locking up the 3rd container, which was prepared ready to head to the sea for the exportation to the Kingdom of Stone, the invisibility left their body. They were seen right there in the museum by everyone, stark naked.
The secret behind this power abhors sneezing, because as soon as you sneeze, the invisibility leaves the body, which was already mixing up with the atmosphere as if it is nothing. They could pass through the atmosphere without you noticing them. Efula has prepared them to be transparent and able to switch into any color of their wish. These 4 soldiers recovered from all the nations, but when they got to England, the ship was already loaded, ready by the Abbey village for expulsion. One of the CIA, FBI on their international police relation sneezed.
The moment someone sneezed, they appeared. The invisibility left their body immediately. They were in a museum, at the back of the museum. In the car, General I asked the question, "Soldier, what exactly are we doing in this truck? Why do we have over 200 soldiers with us? And why are we escorting a container load of our national bills to a country we barely know whether it exists or not? What is really going on with us, soldier?" Soldier replied, General, I just realized we have been hypnotized. I too find it difficult to understand what I'm doing right here in this truck. Make a call immediately. Stop everything. Yes, General, sir. And the soldier made a call. Every truck stop. And right there, close to the museum where Nkonko and Laba and his friends were hiding naked, as Efula is running around with his ICHENCHEKU.